We are live and recording Sunday evening. I got a can of LD. I mean, call me woo woo, but calling your product like, I get it's like metal and it's kind of like supposed to maybe, I forget what, like culture jamming pints, like pounders like these, like kind of, oh yeah, that's a big crack. Kind of taking back health in a dude sort of way. Is that like Liquid Death's whole thing? I know they were pushed on so many podcasts for so long, and honestly, I'm all for water in a can over that. Aluminum seems to be safe, like eliminating plastics. That was a crusade I kind of went on. Even though today I went and I bought some plastic containers, but I bought them for things that are only ever going to be like refrigerated. I bought them for yogurt. So I'm never gonna put them in the microwave, or I pray to God no one puts them in the microwave. Man, I ate so many of those microwave meals in the plastic tins. Maybe not plastic tins, plastic trays with like the individual pocket for the corn, an individual pocket for the like beef and the gravy and stuff, and then an individual pocket. Oh man, those are so gross. Those are so sad. That's not saying that I didn't enjoy them. I was happy when I was eating them, but then it's like, oh, you've been microwaving plastic for 2 straight minutes, and now you're gonna eat the food that was just cooking in soft plastic. It's sad. I don't think I did the intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Cast Me Outside with Aaron Scholl. How's it going? Today's date is Sunday, January 12th, 2025, guys. You're the cheeseburger. Sunday. Do I have the Sunday scaries? A little bit. But I kicked ass this Sunday. I got out of bed before 10 a.m. Now, mind you, it was 9:55, 9:53 maybe. But I got out of bed before 10 a.m. and I was up late last night. Which we probably we probably won't go into, but we'll see how much rambling your boy can do. Got up, posted everything, posted and edited things, and did my little reach out things. Just kind of put a bow on my week's quota, the clips project for the week. Put a bow on it. Honestly, it turned out okay. There's a lot that I like about it. Been leaning more into simplicity. But, the clips themselves, I don't know. And it's probably going to be months until I post them. So we'll find out. We'll find out if it was all for naught, as they say. I've heard of a square knot. I never heard of a four knot. I only got the LD because it was on sale at a discount store in my area. And they were so cool. But then when you're like $2 for a can of water, or however much they want to charge, it should be bring back things costing just $1. That's the most American thing you could do, is sell something for just $1. That's all it's worth. Or that's how much the dollar is. It's value, man. That's how you feel like you're getting value, is when you only spend $1 and you're happy. You think it's a good deal. But yeah, my mouth's a little meh. Yeah, good productive day. And I'm going to say it was productive, and I still played a lot of Fortnite. And guys, I got to tell you, I'm getting a little better. It's so lame. But man, like, compared to where I was a week ago to today is insane. Not much has changed, but I think I found the ultra supplement stack. I gotta bring it up because the journey's not done yet. The package that I thought was gonna come got delayed by weather, which is like, yeah, fair enough, okay. What I'm scared of is I'm scared that they sell the product in a glass bottle and it got fucking shattered. I'm gonna have to go see if there's like a retail store around me that sells this Carlson's fish oil. So that's like my conspiracy on why the package didn't show up today. But yeah, weather, okay, sure. And then that stack will be so freaking complete. Just out of the blue, my dad got some kimchi, which, if you've listened to some other episodes, fermented food is supposed to be like the ultimate probiotic. And yeah, and a local grocery store sells kimchi. And I was looking at the ingredients, and it all looks super good. It all looks like just like legit fermented cabbage with like garlic and like chilies. It's like usually spicier. So I ate a little scoop of that. So my gut should be good. And yeah, I'm only doing one round of the supplements on the weekend. I think it's fine. I actually feel like I've been kicking a little bit of ass today. I play a lot of Fortnite. While I did some laundry this morning, and I prepared for next week's clips, so I tried to make the best of it. I did some tidying too, which basically by doing the laundry, you like clean up 50% of the clutter. But I got rid of a lot of the dishes. I had so many mugs. I was like building a little mug wall to keep my southern neighbors out. Oh yeah, so that was like kind of my first half of the day was internet stuff, posting, exporting, editing, and then I did Fortnite and laundry and tidying. And then I went to the gym. Gym was kick ass. I wanted to sit down, so I just went on that bike. I went on a little bike, like a big comfy bike with a big chair, and just did that for 20 minutes. And as I was doing that, I opened up an exercise app I have, the 5x5, and they used to just alternate between two exercises, but now they added a third one, and it's exercises that like they're not crazy complex, but I just never did them. So while I was exercising, I watched some videos on 2x speed on proper technique for them, and then I set the weight down just to the bar so I could do them without with proper technique to the best of my ability. What were they? They were the Romanian deadlift, which my hamstrings are so tight. It's like it seems like such a little movement. It's like a deadlift, but you don't really bend your knees. And you kind of just use your like hip. You keep your back straight, and you kind of just hinge at the hips, and you hold the bar. You hang it over your feet, down to like a little bit past your knee, and then you pull it back up. That was okay. I did that, and like I said, the weight was so low. It was really just to be like new exercise. Let's see if it's something that I'll do, or if this is a workout I'll remove. And then the front squat, which I really didn't like. I really didn't like the front squat. They want you to like hold it like this. They want you to hold it like on your neck with your hands. Kind of like right on your collarbone. Actually, no, not right on your collarbone. Your hands are like a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. But it's really kind of hard on your wrist that just that position to hold the bar. So I did it, and they really want your elbows to be up. So I don't know if I can describe it, but basically you're like making a chicken wing, and then you're putting the back of your palm towards the back of your hand towards your shoulder, and then you're kind of holding the bar right kind of on your collarbone, kind of like on your neck. So I think that's also like stressful. The bar on your neck. It's like, yeah, that's like there's a huge piece of steel on metal on your neck. Steel. Damn it. There's always one word. There's always one word that I think too hard about. So I did that. The video said really recommended getting your elbows up high. Man, I could not do it anything like the video. But I went through 5 sets of 5 for both of those, just with the bar. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when the front squat comes back again, because it's like it's only gonna be 50 pounds next time. Like maybe I'll just progress with that, and then but once it gets like a weight that's starting to feel a little sketchy, just really slow it down and not progress so much. And then I did the incline press, which I didn't do just the bar. I did a little bit more. But yeah, that's those. I never did any of those 3 exercises, and it was good. It was short. Like, I know I'm going back to the gym as someone who's been super inconsistent at the gym. So I'm like, A, I'm not trying to be there for more than an hour. B, I'm not trying to impress anyone. So I'm like taking the weights really low. Just trying to build some consistency, trying to find some space for exercise as a regular habit, because I know that it's my medicine. Treat exercise like it's your medicine. So that's why I did a bunch of sorry, don't fiddle. I need a rubber band to fiddle with. I need a fidget. Let me go get one. Rubber band man. I'm the real rubber band man, T.I. Okay, cheers. And now I gotta scoot. So I went to the gym. I had a good workout. I didn't mention this, but after the 20 minutes of cycling, I was feeling warm. I was feeling nice and warm, and I wanted to run, so I went on the treadmill and did like a fastish mile. Still was like 15 minutes. Oh my god! But honestly, dude, 15-minute mile, like when you're out of shape, it's work. Like, you know what it was? The stationary bike didn't do anything for me heart rate wise. Like my heart rate was like 150. I don't think it was more than 160. And I know when I run, it like gets up to like 180, like even like a light jog. So I figured, fuck it, just put a mile on, and that felt good. Not too much. I definitely don't feel like I over exercised, because then I had energy to like just do a little thrift store, grocery store, dollar store run. Got some things. Oh, that reminds me, I need to bring the things up to my office. So it's just own it. This is my office. This is the studio. This is my crib, MTV. Yo, YouTube. Welcome to YouTube Cribs. Oh, old TV with a VHS built in? Yeah. I took this from the side of a thrift store. Kind of just like bodied it. I was like, I have this tube television that has a VHS built into it, and it works. You gotta jiggle the tape a little bit, but it works. It was peak thrifting, Aaron, and it's like it's heavy, but it's small. And I was dropping stuff off at the thrift store, and then I saw it sitting there in the corner, and the guy was like, "Yeah, we're not going to sell them." I was like, "Okay," and I just kind of took it. I don't think the guy had the heart to be like, "No, we recycle these or whatever." but that's cool. Went into left field a little bit there. I'll acknowledge that. But yeah, went grocery shopping. Tried to be minimal with it. I don't know. It still ended up being $75. Got some steak. I got a lot of beef. I got some frozen beef. I got like those frozen beef like steak-em things, but our grocery store does their own version of them. So, and they're known for being like a good butcher, like a good meat, like fresh meat, sort of store. They kind of have that like area of the grocery store market here cornered. So I'm hoping that like kind of chipped steak, is it like processed steak slabs? I hope that that's going to turn out good, and I'm going to maybe try and make an Asian. I'm going to do like a bunch of them, and I'm going to do some green beans, and I'm going to make an Asian sauce and do up some rice. And I'm going to try and make like they like these chipped steak slabs are usually just for Philly cheesesteaks. But I'm going to try and do like a little Asian beef and green beans with it. Some Mongolian beef and green beans. Was that an accent? Was that the start of an accent? So yeah, I'm pumped. But I just got home and I got some steak. I forget what I got. I got some cheap steak and I just threw it on the stove for a couple minutes, fried it up nice and hot. I didn't even cut into it yet, so I'm hoping it's not too pink. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, pink. I like medium. I know medium rare is the thing. I do my steaks medium usually just because I don't know, trust issues. I don't trust my food. I'm suspicious of all food. I want to know, how long was it cooked for? What was the internal temperature? Don't you tell me the internal temperature in Celsius. I want to hear it in Fahrenheit. Yeah, so I'll have that for lunch tomorrow, and let's see if I cooked it well. I pushed it into I watched a lot of steak cooking videos. Not a lot, but I watched some, and what they always do is they're always like, you push it onto the pan. So I did that, and it did sear better. It looks like it's got a good sear on it, better than usual. So I'm hoping that is something that I'll be enjoying this week. I think I got about 2 lunches there. I might get to be super protein boy this week, because I also hard boiled some eggs, and I got string cheese. So I'm officially an adult. I don't pull my string cheese. I just bite it like a fucking soulless robot that needs fuel. Oh, this cheese is interactive. It's supposed to turn into little strings. No, it's supposed to. I used to braid my string cheese. I used to pull it up, braid it, make little bracelets, wear cheese around my wrist. So I did that. I think that, and then I did some work, some educational work. Just did a tutorial for video editing. I set the timer for an hour, and I did an hour of it. There's still 30 minutes left in the video. Maybe I wanted to get this done because your boy was probably fading. So yeah, I went to the dollar store, got some pill organizers for your boy's supplements, got some plastic thing for his little yogurt cups. Got some cue cards because that's how I like to write my sets in comedy. And somehow I ran out of cue cards. I thought I had an unlimited supply. I thought I got a lifetime supply of cue cards, but I guess that is not the case. So I stocked up on that. Standing in line. It sucks when you're at the dollar store and you're like, I got 4 things, and someone got like 100 things at the dollar store. And you're like, this would be 4 things if it was at the grocery store, but $100 at the dollar store, that's a lot of scanning. But no, it went by quick. And there was a lady with a hijab and her kids, and the kid was playing with balloons, and you know, he was cute. Fun, like having a lot of fun with the balloons. Then when she left, she dropped her purse. And I saw her right away. And I said, "Hey, you dropped this." And yeah, obviously, she was right there. It was like right there. It was perfect. It was like I didn't have to open the door and say, "Hey, your purse." I was like, "Right here, 1 second." Good reaction time. Good job. Uh, and then the lady behind me was like, thanks, like that. Oh, you did such a good deed. I was like, yeah, like I'm going to steal this purse right in front of, there's like 3 people behind me. Like, how am I going to, even if I was like a person who would do that, which I'm not, I'm a person who would give back the purse. That like made me think about like taking phones, like like to steal someone's phone. That's like a dastardly thing. You know, you're logged into so many people like spend so much time on that phone, have all their accounts logged in. Like, it's dastardly. It's like you're not just taking like a shiny rock. You're like taking someone's like social life and banking information and email passwords and GPS, messages and photos, which is probably more than all that other stuff. Probably hurts more to lose that. So yeah, that just blows my mind that people would steal someone's phone when they know it's like stealing a blank phone. That makes sense, but stealing someone's phone that is like has their entire personal life on it, that's fucking dastardly. But yeah, I didn't steal the lady's purse that dropped in front of 1 million witnesses. I did, yeah. But the lady was like, "Oh, you're such a good person," or like, "Oh, that was so nice of you." And I was like, "Well, yeah, lady, pink's not my color." And I got 2 chuckles I tried to flirt with the cashier. Dude, I think my eyesight's better. I like honed in. I like asked where something was, and then I saw she was like writing on Post-it notes, like a lot. Like she had like a lot of writing on Post-it notes. Like I saw like they were bullets. I was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Writing a screenplay on Post-it notes?" She's like, "Nah, it's my shopping list." And then I had that zinger, the pink's not my color. Got a good zinger. Got that. Females laughing. Good. Feels good. Didn't find anything at the thrift store. Did some meal prep. Came home and did some just double recap, guys. Triple recap. Yeah, did some meal prep. I had some food sitting in the fridge that I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm just going to let this spoil and throw it out. And I like thought it would be spoiled, and I looked at it and it doesn't spoil until the end of the month. And it was yogurt. That's why like it's dairy. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just, like I said, like I eat my steaks medium. I'm a little bit of a cautious guy. But yeah, it was yogurt, and then I looked at it and it didn't expire for like 3 weeks. So I took a bite out of it, tasted perfectly fine. Mixed it up, that helps. That like saves yogurt. Nice little mix up the spoiled bits in with the fresh bits. So it's mostly, your fresh to spoiled yogurt ratio per bite is high on the fresh. But yeah, and then I use my little plastic things to make little yogurt, so I have a nice little yogurt breakfast. I didn't do an episode yesterday. You know what it was? It's probably because I slept in so early. I slept in so early. I slept in so late, dogs. I'm dyslexic, but with concepts. Okay, I'm fucking dyslexic with concepts. This is the bubbly liquid death. It's not quite as bubbly as other carbonated like seltzer waters. Something about like the bubbly seltzer, like the more bubbly seltzers are, I think it backfires. Like this has a good amount of fizz where it's like not too weird on the tongue. So yeah, I'm liking these. Oh yeah. Yesterday I woke up late. Just basically crunch time. just like 3 hours of editing, just like crunch, crunch, crunch. Maybe a little bit more than 3 hours of editing. And thank God that I have a good process. I did something that I usually chunk over 2 days in one day. And it flowed pretty well. And I think I had another small victory. For a clip that I posted for my clips page, it was all fucked up. The render was all fucked up. There was a million black frames. That I think just happens. I don't know why it happens that way. And I know like a kind of finicky way to work around and kind of replace the frames in like a sneaky way. What I do is I'll find one frame before or one frame after, and I'll duplicate it. And so then there's two of the same frames, and there no one would notice. You'd have to be fucking an eagle eye to notice that. I don't know if it's because I'm taking it from I'm taking it to a 30 frame per second comp from no, I can't, because I don't know. I don't know why it does it, because that doesn't make sense, because that's not what I do. And I was like, oh my God, if I have to do that to fix this freaking strobing mess, it's going to take forever. I was like, I have the animation. Like I have the text animation in a different video file in After Effects. So I'll just export that with a transparent background and lay it over the video in Premiere. And it worked perfectly. Took 10 minutes. Saved that clip, so that felt good. That felt like just coming up with a better workaround for a problem that I have very often felt really good. And then I was editing, and my sister came by to pick something up, or who knows. But then she mentioned that her husband's my brother-in-law, that they're having people over. It was a guy's night. I was definitely like intruding on a guy's night. They were all playing Magic, so it's like they were in the zone. But I got to hang out with my nephew for like an hour, and he was in a really good mood. It's good. We played with a pool noodle, and he like wanted to eat the pool noodle, so I basically was like, I wasn't letting him eat it. He got one chunk out of it, and I got it out of him. Got it out of his mouth. But yeah, I was just like, and then it was the carrot. It was the carrot and the stick at the same time. This pool noodle, so I was like having him chase after it, letting him get it, like just, kind of having it be a little unruly. But that was a really good time. And then, guys, I started flirting with my ex via text. And that fell into a bit of an entanglement. So that was, we'll see how the old emotions can handle that. I think ultimately it's not something I want to do. So I have to just kind of, I have to be the one in charge of the emotions when those come up. And if it seems like I kind of have to be the wet blanket, because it's like, in my mind I rationalize it. I'm like, maybe it's just like we're one of those wild couples where despite being bad for each other, we couldn't stay away. And this part of me was just like, okay, I get it now. I get it a little bit more now when you see those couples. Because, dude, fuck it. the urges are strong. It wasn't the best hangout, but it was nice to see. It was nice to see her, and it was a good lesson. Some other things that happened. I wanted a tray for my paraphernalia, and when I was cleaning up, I took some stuff down to the basement to hide. I the proverbial sweeping it under the rug is just throwing it in the basement or throwing it in the spare room. I took some boxes down there just that were literal trash. I had bags of trash sitting out for a week, and I was like, kudos for my parents for not bugging me. But they would have been in the right to be like, Aaron, you really want to walk by a bag of trash for 2 weeks? Like a big bag of trash? Like, I got rid of those. I got rid of them. But when I was in the basement getting rid of the boxes, other trash that's trash I'm keeping. I'm holding on to that trash. Okay. I found a sick tray for my paraphernalia. And that's what I wanted, because I was like juggling, an ashtray, a grinder, and other devices. Oh, censoring myself. So I was juggling those around. I was like, this is why people have trays. Because now, like, if I don't want them on my desk, I can put them on the side desk. So I'm pumped, and it's cool. It's a little, the graphics a little worn, but it's nice. It's a perfect size. I don't know if I mentioned this, but like something that's been on my to-do list is raise my desk an inch. Like, it has pretty sturdy legs, so I'm just going to shove some wood. I found the perfect wood for it. One of them I want to cut down, but I think I'm going to try it without cutting it down. So I'm going to have the perfect height monitor, perfect height desk, chair that I can sit in for hours and it doesn't hurt my back. Like, I want to be able to really get some freaking work done. So I'm pumped, man. Okay, this episode flew by. I don't even know what's going on. I got freaking work tomorrow. Oh man, okay. But if I keep hustling, maybe this time next year I won't be going to that job. So I'm going to stay the course, guys. Might stream some Fortnite after this, I'm fucking still got one or two more things to do. Hopefully I'll be settling down in the next hour and a half. So I'm excited to sleep. Hopefully this week's good. But that's it for this episode of Redo. But that's it for this episode of Cast Me Outside. It's been fun, but we're done. Gotta run. Thank you this time for your time. And until next time, keep on living and loving. Peace.